up, Jace? How you doing, man?
I'm doing alright, I guess.
Good, good. What's up, Christian?
Alright, I got new business, so I got that.
What's going on, Caleb?
Hi.
How's it going today?
Hi, Mr. Murray? Yes. Are you good?
Everything's beautiful. Had some technical issues last block, so hopefully we'll pass that.
Oh, yeah.
And I honestly cannot guarantee that it was not operator error. So.
We're all aware.
Hi, Caleb. I'm back again.
You say hi to Miss Williams? Yes. Good.
Yeehaw. Hi, Christian.
Hey, how you doing?
Fine, how are you? This is Miss Williams.
Nice, yeah, I got you.
Morning, Mr. Murray.
Good morning, how are you?
Fine. Had trouble with Zoom this morning, but now I think I got it.
Yeah, I saw that email. Hey, Ethan, did you get kicked off or something?
I don't even know.
Yeah, I had submitted you, admitted you, I should say, into the room, and then I noticed you were kind of back on there again. I was just curious how, just trying to learn it all and see what
Yeah, Zoom
happens.
just closed on me as soon as I tried to get it.
Okay.
So I just kept attempting.
Did you guys, was that process easier today, or did anybody have any Zoom issues the first couple blocks? Because I know they came up with that new update, and so you got to go do zoom.us or something like that to be able to.
Yeah, I wrote it down because I had trouble first block.
Did you get what I sent you? Miss Williams, did you get what I sent you, or did you already have it?
I have written down https vbschool.zoom.us. Then I just go the blue sign in and all that. I did that this morning, or after they sent the thing.
All right.
I'm not as computer savvy as some other people. I'm still.
Yeah, no, I had some issues last block, and I cannot guarantee it wasn't my problem.
All right, I understand.
All right.
Things happen sometimes.
Cameron.
Yeah.
Well, and they were having problems too. So
Yeah, well, I mean,
early this morning.
I definitely felt like, I knew the class link was an issue, because I know my son could not get on in his first block.
Yeah.
The class link was down, and came back, said it was fine again, but then I was trying to get on my Google Drive, and it just kept spinning and spinning, and I was having some issues. All right, Mark.
anyone had the new Travi Patty yet?
Nah, I think I'm gonna go try that today.
Flip, bro.
How's it going, Emily?
Hi.
Bro, the Travi Patty, I can't wait, bro. It's gonna make me go sick of more. I bet it slaps.
Alright. We are missing just a couple people. Actually, we're missing quite a few people. Okay. So, let's get this out of the way right now. Who did something fun this weekend? Come on. Somebody come up.
I went.
Come strong right here. Somebody come strong.
I celebrated my brother's birthday.
Something fun this weekend.
I went.
Sinai, is it Sinai or Sinai? Sinai?
It's Sinai.
Pretty good with names. Sinai.
Yeah, it's Sinai.
Okay. What did you do?
I had my friend come over and we swam in the pool, and then I also went to a 7-on-7 football game.
You played? Or you
No,
watched?
I went to it.
Was that down there by the amphitheater?
Yeah,
Kind of, sort of.
yeah, kind of.
The rest. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. So what time is the? So did you get the date yet for the end of our Block 3 pool party? Did you set that up yet?
No.
Not yet? All right, we'll give you some time to get that into work.
I don't even know how to swim, bro.
And let us know what we can bring. All right, anybody else do something fun?
Yeah, man.
I finally got to watch some football, so I was excited about that. My team won, the Raiders.
That's awesome, I guess. So can I ask you for
Anybody else? Anybody else?
I celebrated my brother's birthday, and plus he watched the Washington team on Sunday. That's his team.
So
bro.
you went to he had a birthday party?
Kind of, sort of. His birthday is today, but we actually celebrated on Saturday because he came to Richmond.
Is he older or younger?
He's 6 years younger than me. 50.
I got a pretty big gap between my youngest and my oldest sister. Pretty big gap there.
Yeah, we had banana splits. He didn't want a cake, so we did banana splits for the dessert.
Can anybody in here do the actual splits? Lauren, nice, impressive. Caleb might be able to do the splits. Emily can do the splits. Me, I got no chance to do the splits.
Me either.
I used to be able to crush all the fitness tests except for the flexibility test. That was terrible. I could do it, but just barely. Lauren, were you getting ready to say something about something fun you did this past weekend? Or not?
Well, I don't know if like Monday would count as the weekend, but
Sure,
last night I had been tested for my yellow belt. My orange belt in Taekwondo. I
So
did that.
what is the so was it white, brown, something?
It's
Do you know
white.
the colors?
Yeah, it's white, yellow, orange, green, blue, purple, red advanced, brown advanced, black.
Oh, yeah, I was way off at the brown then. Okay. Both my kids did it for about a year or two. They didn't really stick with it. I was kind of hoping they would, but. All right. Anybody else? Anybody else?
Yeah, bro, I got you, bro. You want to hear it from me, bro?
I'm not your bro, but sure. I'd love to hear what you did this weekend. Tell me it was something good.
Yeah, so what happened was, I'm sorry. So what happened was, you know that zipline place near like the aquarium, like the obstacle course, like that. Yeah, I went to that this weekend. So that was lit.
Man, I've done it like 2 or 3 times. There used to be one over there by, well, it's kind of where the Renaissance Academy is. It used to be back there, but now it's gone. But it was like the first first little course that they had set up, and it was kind of for like the school system. And I was able to be, when I was at the Bayside 6th grade campus, I was able to be one of the first people to go on the course, or the first group of people from Virginia Beach to go on it. There was some teachers and stuff that went. And they do a bunch of team building and stuff like that. And they asked you, like, one of the things was like, what your goal was. And I wanted to be the first one to do the hardest thing. And it was crazy. It's like a big, gigantic, like, telephone pole. Like you see outside on the street, telephone pole. And it's probably up about 25 or 30 feet. And you got these little staples. You're climbing up to the top. And that last step where you step up onto the very top, and the thing just sways like this a little bit. And you got to jump off to a trapeze. And that was probably the scariest thing I've ever done.
At the zipline area that I went to, so like we had to come up this crooked ladder, right? And the ladder was, so each thing went diagonal, so each bar went diagonal, so you had to fit yourself in the bar.
I know which one you're talking about, yeah.
And then there's like triangles, and you put your feet through and swing across the triangles, and you go across. My bad. Yeah, and then you go over like 2 zip lines, like 50 feet long. You go across the river.
Yeah, well, the one's really long. It's like 250 feet or something like that, 200 feet. And I think that triangle one, I think I got my foot caught in it. I wasted so much energy trying to get my foot out of it. I was struggling on that one. I think it was that triangle.
What I did is that I put my feet through like the triangles and I hung low. So like I didn't have to put all my body weight up in my upper area. So like I could start like crouching and walk through. So like my legs wouldn't like start hurting and stuff like that. It was very productive though. And then we had to like go out this like, yo, no cap, it is fun though. You know what I'm talking about? It's like it has a black star on it. You have like different like ranges. Yeah. I went up that one. That one's like one of the hardest ones.
It's like a kind of like a black diamond in skiing, but it's like I think it's purple and then black or something.
No,
I don't even know if I did the black one.
You have like yellow,
a couple years ago.
green, purple, and you got black. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
So, Cameron, you know what I'm talking about? Like the black diamond, like the diagonal ladders. You know what I'm talking about, Cameron?
Well, if y'all haven't done it, you should, try to make a point to do it. It's kind of pricey. It's kind of expensive, but man, it's worth it. I mean, it's one of those things where you get done and you're just really impressed with yourself.
It's all good, Cameron. You're like short, so it's all good.
Just see this. All right. Let's do this. We got to go to that, of course, hopefully by now you're on the Schoology page. Go to the Sun Devil Summit. Just try to do a shared screen here in a second.
I got you.
Sun Devil. Alright, I'm going to try to do a little shared screen.
You want to say your full name or just want to say Dewan?
Okay. Alright. So, when we are on our Block 3 Schoology page, you got Sun Devil Summit. I do want to let you know that
Why you always have trouble letting me know?
I don't want to say I redid it. The whole 10th grade's doing it exactly the same. So,
someone's waiting for that in.
Teachers wanted to do it with the semester right here. So, I'm going to go over that in just a second. But first, let's do this Sun Devil Summit. So let's click on there. And then, sorry, I'm still letting people in. So.
He sounds still letting people in.
Yeah, so we are now in week 2. I don't want to unpublish that. Okay, week 2. I'll try to make this big screen, Man, this thing's slow for me today. know you've been in school for over half of your life? Crazy. All right, so, I mean, you know, you guys have all been to really good classrooms, and probably classrooms that you didn't care for so much. And sometimes it really is sometimes how you learn. Like we're doing this virtual thing right now. Some people are really going to struggle with this. It's just not kind of their style. Same with me. I like to see people. I like to, you know, make connections with people, and it's just a lot more difficult here. And then some people would absolutely prefer to do this and not go in the building, and so everybody's kind of learning style is a little bit different. So you definitely got to kind of know that going in. But so once you think about your favorite classes that you've had during your 10th grade already. Some of you might be in 11th, and sometimes there's actually people in here, like if they move from a different state or something like that, they might even be 12th grader. But 10th grade health and P is a requirement for graduation. So we may even have some people in here that are maybe 12th grade.
Say that for me too. Try to redo it again.
A long time. Think about your favorite classes that you had during school, and can you just put like in the chat area, like what grade were you in when you had this class? And we'll ask you in a minute about what are some things that you remember about it, what made it kind of memorable for you. All right, so let's take 3 minutes. Let's see, it's 12:11, so 12:15, about 4 minutes. We'll come right back on. I'm going to look in the chat, and then so can you just put in the chat what grade you were in when you had your favorite class to date so far? All right.
He's trying to let you in, but I think. What the? Rachel not even in here today. Jemiah not in here. Is she in here? Oh yeah, she is in here. You went yet? I don't know why it's not. Well, it did the same for me when I was trying to join, but I had to just sit and wait for like 5 minutes. Oh, Rachel in. Oh shit. Oh shit. Rachel in here. Rachel in this bitch. Who let her in, cuz? You said the password?
We are. Oh.
Good boy thing is happening. Rachel and then jump about to go crazy. So what? You said last year? Virginia. Cause remember we was like, yeah. Cause Coach Ron was like, I'm telling you they're gonna win it, y'all. This is why they passed that rock around. I didn't want them to win. I wasn't going for it. I ain't gonna say I ain't going for it. I wasn't going for it. You said what? Mm-hmm. What are we gonna get new Chromebooks for? This shit do the same thing that the old one do. I thought this shit was about to be some update shit, like.
Rachel, you gotta put what grade is your favorite and what subject in school. What grade was your favorite?
Man, she ain't gotta do shit.
Alright.
Okay? You type it in the chat room.
Lou, are you going somewhere after school?
Yeah, so put what grade you like and what's your favorite subject.
If not, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna go to your house.
Okay, good job.
Thanks.
I keep getting lights on this bitch, man.
It's William.
Yes, Rachel.
What's your favorite project to do?
Oh, yeah?
To yours, too.
I don't even know how to get that password, bro. Nigga put us in breakout rooms. He don't want to hear Rachel no more. Hey, Isis. You said what, Lou? And they threw us in a breakout room because Rachel was talking too much. Hey, Jemiah.
Hey. Where's the one?
I'm on the phone with him. He won't let him in. You said what?
Sucks to be him.
She said sucks to be you, bro.
What you say?
He said Mr. Murray don't do nothing but talk anyway. He ain't missing nothing. Bro, Lou, you don't need no 70 jump to shoot, bro. Yeah, I got a 68 3, but I was in that bitch. Yoking that bitch. Straight jacking. Huh? I don't know, you gotta have a good jump shot. And it's only gonna go in if you get a green, bruh. Nigga, everybody in my jump. I got Isis, Jemiah, and Johanna. You wanna say it right now? Lou set was good, y'all.
Tell him no one cares.
I didn't even know what she said. Yeah. don't even know what she said, but it's like she said, I'm sorry.
She said, tell him you don't care.
Maya, he said appreciate it.
He's welcome.
She said she got that drop. Okay. We'll put up with the monster person you said, okay. Oh, he said green light.
What he said?
He didn't say nothing. Y'all niggas flirting through me like I'm a goddamn message bird. She talks so soft. Her bad ass. Don't worry, nigga. If she go to that game Friday, I got something for your ass. No, I said don't worry, nigga. If she go to that game Friday, I got something for your ass. No. Alright, nigga. I like it too. Bro, I got 100 on my test and my project, bro. Oh my, I was in that bitch geek. She said she got that drop. Okay. You said what? What you mean? I don't care, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Tell Jocelyn. What Jocelyn gonna do? You do the same shit every time. It's like just a circle with you. It's a cycle. We do the same shit every time. Huh? Yeah. Say no, it's me, bro. I wouldn't do that, bro. It's me. She will offer me, bro. She's one of those. Oh. You said what? Oh my god. They about to be cool just cause you about to talk with her, bruh. That's the only reason why they cool, bruh. If you ain't talk to her, bruh, I swear Jocelyn would not be trying to be cool with her. She said she got that draw. Okay. I haven't played basketball in like a week, bro. It's been a while since I picked up a ball, bro. Haven't been a while since I picked up a vape, though. Say no, bro. I ain't do it yesterday, surprisingly. I want Bailey to be at the game Friday, bro. I want her to be there. I just want her to be there, bro. I'm gonna get that bitch hell. Huh? Alright. It's gonna be hard though, like, fuck it. You want to? Just to troll her? Alright, I'm about to unmute it right now. You ready? My Fortnite just finished me. Oh shit, let me add us back to the class. Damn. Yeah, he put us back in the class. My mic's unmuted though.
That'd be the one I was thinking of.
Oh, never
And then
mind.
most of my girls were track girls.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Nigga got a grown man in
Hi,
here.
Mr. Bowman. How are you?
Alright. so let's do this. Can you guys, before we kind of, before we even maybe share out, why don't you guys, can you put in the chat room like something that made it kind of stand out to you? Like, here, I'm just gonna share this. Let me share the screen again.
This is pretty weird. Yes.
Lou, I think Trey meant that you could speed boost with a 75 ball control.
Think about common features,
Not
kind of
even
between
more
the experiences that y'all talked about in your
because I can speed boost with a 75
in your classrooms that you really like, as you've gone up through school, and kind of one word that kind of resonates with you. Think about maybe what you thought was the most important thing, something that surprised you. Or was new to you, something that you never really considered before. Just like one word. Just type it in the chat. I've got a very vivid memory of this teacher that I had in high school.
What time class? 1:45,
right? It's pretty tall.
I think, is this the longest block? This might be the longest
block.
Stuff
with a bone groove, huh? So, like one word or something that you didn't expect or something that surprised you. Just something that, refreshing, cynical, interesting, it was relaxed. There's a couple things that are kind of in common. I think you can learn better when it's relaxed.
I my diamonds on TG, you need a lesson. You should head home, baby girl, if you stressed. Not smoking on that strong, you can miss me with that mess. She won't leave my phone, turn my phone off, ain't no texting. She said she got that drive. Okay, yeah, okay. We had pulled it with the mossy pussy next settle, bro.
Just me in particular, there was my ninth grade English teacher was Miss Self. She ended up being like my teacher of the year. Not this year that I had her, but eventually. I think that was her first year teaching. And man, I'd never been challenged like that before. And she was tough, but it's like a lot of you guys with coaches, guys and girls. We had coaches. Some of them were really tough on you. You maybe didn't really care for it at the time. But as you've gotten older and get older like me, you start to really, those are the people that stuck out to me the most. The ones that really challenged me, made me work harder than necessarily that I wanted to, and I felt, accomplished at the end, you know what I mean? So you remember that kind of stuff. Alright, Jumpy. Alright.
He called you Jumpy?
Hi, Miss Murray.
Hello there. Alright, there y'all. I want to go to. Let's go to the our regular Schoology page. Alright, so underneath the Sun Devil Summit. Let me share my screen. This is something I kind of want to talk to you guys about as we're starting to kind of move forward towards the health part. Let's see. Okay. So if you go to this, when you get on our Schoology page, of course you're going to see this. Sun Devil first, only because it's the first 25 minutes. Okay, we just kind of switched this. I don't want you to be confused, but semester is going to be semester 1, semester 2.
Nigga said, ooh.
One of the other teachers really wanted it like that, organizationally fine. I really didn't want it that way, but it's fine. The whole 10th grade is all doing the same thing. Folders are set up exactly the same. All right, so we've got semester 1, and then it's broken down into weeks, and then I just kind of moved week 2 up to the top, if that's going to make it easier for y'all. I kind of like to just go straight down. One of the ITS people suggested to go on the top because that's what you're, seeing when you first walk in, but into the room. But anyway, so we've got week 2 up top because that's the one we're on. Okay. The thing that I guess I really kind of wanted to talk to you about, and part of it's just in this little message right here. Just we're going to certainly be into driver education in a couple of weeks, and it's just again everything's just kind of new this year. Some of these things that we got to do like the first couple of weeks, it's mandatory. I mean everybody in Virginia has got this at least PE part of it has got to do this choice-led health, and it's a really good program. But we have to do an intro first, which we're going to kind of start to get into a little bit today. The intro to what it is, and then there's a kind of a mental health unit. And again, that's all because of everybody's been kind of isolated, and you don't really get a chance to physically make those connections in the classroom like we are right now. It's a little bit different, so it's pretty critical in the beginning part of this whole process to really try to form connections. And that's why this whole this past week was all about getting to know you. What are some things you like, things you don't like, that kind of thing. And so as you kind of look through this kind of document I put in here, the first couple of modules are going to be this new health curriculum called Choice-Led Health. Okay, so we're going to start to kind of look at what it looks like in that curriculum. So in about 2 more weeks, we'll start to get into the kind of the meat of what we want to do. That's the driver education. That's the fun stuff. So just kind of know that each day, check your Schoology account. I mean, I would really, if you can get set up a notification if you get like a new message or something's posted on the course, I would suggest that. I'll make announcements like getting a little announcement board on top of the Schoology page where the little buttons are, where the Zoom link is. Okay, so just check that. And then just generally, when you just kind of log on, to Zoom, you guys have all been, most of you have been pretty good about being right on time. So, because I got to do that attendance right in the beginning. And generally, it's going to be driver ed is going to be the first 50 minutes. And don't forget now, this is like one of those only classes in Virginia Beach where you get, like a certification. You get this green card that you have to have in order to get your license. And it is, the state says that you have to have 30 hours of live classroom instruction to be able to be eligible for that green card. So we kind of looked at calendars and all that, about 50 minutes a block for this whole, at least through November, almost like around December, is it's going to be all driver ed. So the first 50 minutes or so will be that, and then we'll start doing some PE the last 25 minutes, and that's going to be every day. So I want y'all to already start thinking about that. And we're really going to start doing a couple practice things the next 3 days. We're going to start with flexibility first, just something kind of simple. And we're going to just kind of show you that log, that PE log that you're going to need to turn in, and we're just going to do just a little bit of practice this week so you know how to fill it out and things like that. So just make sure when you're in Zoom, you're engaged. I already saw a couple of people in the chat room, not saying anything. I mean, you got to try to work through that. I know it's difficult sometimes talking to people you don't know. I get that. That's kind of the whole point of being in these groups, just trying to get to know different people or find out you might have something completely in common with somebody that you didn't even know. So, good chance. Complete all your assignments. Ask questions if you got any questions. Okay. It's for the PE part. It's going to be 4 30-minute workouts that you got to do every week. 4 30-minute workouts, and you can turn them all in on the one like a fitness log, workout log. You just got to turn that in Sunday night by 12 o'clock. All right. Yeah, all the assignments due Sunday, 12 o'clock. Little health tip of the week. Eye care. Look, I am writing it down right now because I definitely have to set up an eye appointment. I've been late on that. All right. So it's going to be set up like that. You got semester 1, and then within each week you're going to have a health and a PE. Okay, so we're going to start with this health thing. And again, this is this choice-led health, which is a good program. It's really good. But it's got it broken down into like starters, like appetizers, entrees, desserts. It's got it broken down like that. To be honest with you, there's just too much information in there to be able to cover it all. And so it's an extensive program. It goes over a lot of information. But with the driver ed, especially, we're just not going to have a whole lot of time at the end of driver ed to do a ton of health stuff. But I need to just kind of introduce you to it so you see what it's like. There's a lot of things, things in there called table talks that we probably use maybe at the beginning of class, like a little warm up or something like that. So we're going to kind of look at one right now. And again, this is just an example of, there's like 100 of these table talks. So this is just one of them. And this is part of that introduction unit. So introduction to the choice-led health. So this is really just kind of going over kind of what it is, a table talk discussion question. So I'm just going to play this video right now, and you guys can listen to it on my screen and check it out. Like
ain't nobody listen to that shit.
That's not even that. It's like 40 seconds.
I'm over here playing the game, getting my badges, nigga.
So again, that's just kind of going over really what it is. There's just these table talks, just kind of getting some discussions going in the beginning of class. Okay, and then kind of move on to, let's go to that next one. I think it's a discussion board.
I know. I told you the other day. I told you yesterday.
So we're gonna hop back to the day one. So it goes table talk, and then this is a little video, and I'm gonna kind of let you kind of go on your own for a couple of minutes right now. I want you to watch this video, and then at the end of it, it's like set up like a discussion board. Okay, there's a little video, about a minute and a half, maybe two, of just kind of what makes you happy. These people are gonna talk about that. And just put down here in the bottom of the chat below that happy video. You can just type in there what makes you happy. Making people happy makes me happy. That's what makes me happy. So just, you guys do this on your own. Check out that video and write down in the chat what makes you happy. And it's 12:37, so like 12. Well, you can use a little break. We'll go to 12:45. 12:45.
You just said a
Take
break.
that time to watch that video and write your little answer in the chat, and we'll check back in about 7 minutes.
I'm over here sparking, dude.
But who I am. Miss William.
Hey, Rachel, people are watching a video right now. Hold on one second.
You said people watching the video.
Where's the link again?
You said what, Lou?
I had to go home with some stuff.
You don't have. Well, never mind. I don't think you have to watch it. He want us to. It's like a kindness thing. Oh, I get momentum. I get momentum. Oh my god, I get momentum. I get momentum with an 81 ball control. No, by myself. 81 ball control.
And now what do we do, Justin?
Send me a stream, get on the block. Dot. Beef roll. Fuck him up. Punk that shit, nigga, pass it around. Send me a screen, get on the block. I got the mop. Let's see Dante. And they like dot. Beef roll walk the cause I'm up. Punk that shit, nigga, pass me the rock. Send me a screen, get on the block. Dot. Beef roll walk the that shit go hard, bro. Thumb of the butt off from the back, my nigga say dot, you dirty shit out the fuck. I told you pretty. Bro said go pop your shit. I told my bro go pop him a 30. And they like dot, bitch what these niggas act like they finna change really these niggas suburban. You said what? Nigga, probably like a 49. That nigga jump high, bro. You think he jumped as high as your dad back in the day? You said what? Duh, nigga, that's way. Cause they said, you know, Leangelo, they said he had a 48. This bitch bro said I guessed on it and I got a 70. She said that shit like it's good. Who, JD Davidson? Oh, your dad there right now? Tell him I said what's up. They like beach roll up, put gosh, it passing up.
doing, peeps? How we doing?
We doing good, folk.
Excellent.
She said we doing good, the folk.
Table talk, video. Maybe I gotta refresh because I don't see anything down there. There we go. Harry Styles makes me happy. Okay.
She said Harry Styles.
Okay, here we go. So you're also gonna have when we're doing this choice-led health, this personal mind map. You're gonna see that a lot. And that really is like it's kind of like the meat of the whole lesson. I mean, that's where, you take notes on whatever the topic is, and it kind of tries to give you like a little template to use to kind of help you keep notes. Now, how you do that is really up to you. I mean, if you want to try to like make a copy of it, type notes on there. If you want to draw it yourself, some people are super creative and they want to, draw like the mind maps like it is, little bubbles and stuff, and write stuff in there. You can just write it down on a piece of paper, whatever. That's up to you. But when we do get to that point, you're going to be able to use that stuff on a test. So I would definitely make sure you utilize this. I mean, this is just an intro. This little first part, this first table talk, really just talked about, kind of introducing what a table talk is. And then this personal mind map assistant. So and we've done similar stuff to this already. But when you open up the document, it says done personal mind map assignment. It just says, whoops, looks like something went wrong. That's not what I want to see.
I don't know, I think he's sending a nude or something.
Okay. Change of plans. Let me come back to that. So, let's go. Can you go back out to this week 2, day 1? Do you need me to share my screen so y'all know where you're at? Okay, so I came back out into semester 1. Okay, remember this. So this is this week 2. It's right there on top. That's where you're gonna know. Okay, so instead of, we kind of went through this little message. Okay, remember it's a health and PE folder. Let's go to the PE one. While you guys are working on this, I'm gonna go back and just maybe I just got to reattach it or something like that. I didn't really have that issue last block, so we'll see. So go to the PE one. This is where you're going to have your fitness logs and things like that. So day 1. Hopefully you're following along with me. Okay, we're going to start before we start to do like exercise logs and things like that, starting to set SMART goals, and later in the week we're going to discuss like WellNet and what we're going to have to do in WellNet to keep track of remember, we're not going to have like those fitness tests. We're going to have some functional fitness challenges, and we'll go over that later. But these are I wish I'd have done this as a poll. I should have done that first. See who remembers all of these, but these 5 components of fitness: cardiovascular or cardiorespiratory endurance, muscular strength, muscular endurance, flexibility. This last one right here, we'll talk about that probably more when we get into nutrition. It's kind of like the percentage of muscle and fat compared to like the bones that you have. It's like a certain percentage. So we'll look at that later, but these first 4 are the ones that really, when we had those fitness tests, that's what they were measuring. Those, your respiratory endurance, muscle strength, muscle endurance, and flexibility. So I want you to make sure that you start to get to know that if you don't already know it. I'd like to think you did, but I know body composition is the one that most people kind of forget. So watch this video on your own. The same thing, it's a couple of minutes. And then you've got this journal entry number 1. It's really just a pre-assessment. I'm calling it up right here. And some people, again, last block. And if you remember from, you watched the little Schoology 101 kind of video last week, I think it was Wednesday or Thursday. When you click on this document, it should just have, like, it'll say assignment, and it'll say, like it's your document, I think. So you got to click on that right here, and that's when you'll open up that document. You can work on that, and then make sure that you end up saving it. That's probably what we need to do also, maybe this week, setting up folders in your Google Drive if you don't already do that or know how to do it. I think it's important for kind of keeping organized. But so for right now, while I work on that little that other part that we were looking at, can you guys check out that video and do this journal entry number 1? And it's just kind of questions it's going to ask you about, what fitness level do you think you're at? What kind of exercises you like to do and don't like to do. Oh my gosh, this is doing the same thing. You gotta be kidding. Okay, this is a great time for a little stretch break. All right? You guys take till 1 o'clock. Stand up, walk around, stretch a little bit, take the dog out, get a drink of water, check back at 1 p.m. All right, I gotta check this out. I have not seen that pop up before, so.
Yeah, I thought he was he was saying that like 15 minutes. Go walk the dog.
Dang, bro, I got sleep, bro.
You should be stretching, young man.
Young man. What did I
Well, where they can see me doing this, bro?
Let me stop. Just waiting for Rainbow Six Siege to update.
What's been updated?
Yeah, you saw what happened with the servers yesterday?
They're in.
Yo, y'all got Among Us? Y'all got Among Us?
Yeah. Mhm. Fucking balls, bro. That shit smell like tuna, bro. Me? What are you talking about that dance? I'm scared to lay up on somebody because I'm scared to injure myself.
Yeah. How'd you know, bro? How'd you know, bro?
Boy, shut up, the fuck.
Right up.
So now you funny, bro.
But we been do that, the fuck.
Go drink a Monster, Nate.
I I ain't even have a monster today. Look.
Damn, bro.
Hold on, where's my...
Keep on mute, the book.
I ever show you Tia Cooper, little brother?
Yeah.
It's me and Dave, like, favorite guard. Favorite high school. Yeah, favorite high school guard. And, like, he plays so, like, smooth.
Like, relax. Like, he don't care.
It's crazy though, because we just started dunking this year.
He getting dunked now?
Yeah, I saw it on the arbiter.
Oh.
He is senior. He just started. But he's not that tall. He's like,
Run Grace? Is it Run Grace work?
yeah. He like probably. He like probably. He like probably. Nah, he like.
Oh my god, Zach Levine just banged on me. Yeah, that shit off. That shit off. Come on, bro. I'm not trying to lose my hot zone, man. You can't shoot consistently with a 68, but you can you can shoot, bro. Yeah. You can catch and shoot with it. Like if I dot you up and you wide open, catch and shoot for sure. I mean, I'm dribbling and shooting with it, so shit.
Can somebody check out that mind map, please, in that health folder? I think it should be good. For some reason, I was logged out of my account for some reason.
The pre-assessment is working for me.
It is? Okay. Yeah, it's working for me too now. So, I think
he don't know.
I think we're back in business. I mean, really, honestly, the last two things, that's what we were getting to anyway.
You remind me of like a baseball coach, bro.
Really, that's kind of what we're working on the rest of the time.
Like the things that he be saying, like he just said, all right, guys, I guess we're back in business today.
And again, you
come on, round two.
I think you may need to make a copy of it, but if you just look under, next to, when you click on the assignment, I know that journal entry number 1, you click on the assignment, next to the word assignment, you'll see like document or something. You click on that, that should be your working document. You just type in the answers, fill them in, answers are just kind of in red, you just replace those letters. It says like type answer here, and then just submit it in Schoology. Doesn't matter which one you do first, to be honest with you. But the mind maps, just putting your name in the middle, some things about you around the outside. But that's kind of a typical format that we will use for like lectures and stuff when we get into regular health units, health weeks. And then fitness pre-assessment. That's just, again, just kind of answering
On the
questions
fitness
about
level,
where you think
I
you
rate myself a 9.
starting base before we start to get into making smart goals and lesson fitness plans, stuff like that. So I am here the whole time. So if you got any questions, just let me know. And you guys are kind of on your own working on those 2 things. You got a little asynchronous going on right now. But I'm here the whole time if you got any questions.
We're doing a mind map thing, right? We're doing the mind map thing, right?
Yes, nigga, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, the mind map and the other thing in the PE section.
Why my nigga shooting the ball like that and he making it, man? Wow.
I say you break,
What the? I don't know. A nigga just roared in the mic. You said what? Roar in the mic, nigga. For real? She said she got that drop. Okay. I think that's a slow dribble pull up. I pull up with my diamonds on TG. If you need less, you should head home, baby girl. You smashing that sucking on that strong. You can miss me that bitch. She would leave me alone. Turn my phone off. Ain't no testing. She said she got that drop. There we go. Oh my god, this nigga's out the video giving me 50s. Bro, I'm glad I don't got Mr. Ella no more, bro. I didn't. She won't like her. She didn't make PE fun, bro. She made it like too serious. Miss Taylor. Like, especially when we went to health, bro. Like, this stuff, like, even though it's a pre-assessment, she'll fill it out. Fill it out.
How could you?
Boy, you never learn. Till the fire you get burned. I don't think you listen to your words. Yeah. So I guess I know what I gotta do. Give you a taste of your own medicine. Hey, yeah. How would you like it if you things you do? Put you on do not disturb and entertain it. I'm a rider crazy and you never had a clue. Give another guy everything that belongs to you. I'ma call up Ryan. I'ma text Lorenzo and I'ma leave you crying. Don't get it twisted, I could play this game too. How would you like it if I do this? You saying to you, yeah. You don't like it, wait till why you sit here playing the victim? I should take it. When you see that lips, like what's up? Go out and take. Not for you, but for her. I even like you used to had no chill. I want to post that song on my story. How would you like it if I do the things you do? Give another guy to you. I'ma call her Johnny. I'ma FaceTime Bailey. I'ma text my third aunt, Chloe. The kid. Fuck no. But that's my aunt back again. Who's gonna touch you from? Just a friend, just a friend. So I guess I know what I got to do. Give you attention. Why you sit down playing the victim? I should be running.
Hey, bro, what Johnson say exactly how you feel this morning?
You said what?
I said, what Johnson say when you say that's how you feel this morning?
She was just like, "LOL, well, that was for Johnny."
What? gravy.
You said what?
I like the cookie though. I don't like chocolate, but right.
You see her looking. Give you a taste of your own medicine. Hey, yeah. How would you like it if I do the things you do? What you want to not to stay in me? And when I turn into a savage boy, don't ask me why. Show you my little body. Show you my little booty. Show you got the body. Show you be catching moves. Alright. Nobody. This bullshit, I ain't do nothing. 85.
All right. Good afternoon, everybody. Oh wait, one more. Brian. Welcome to another session of geometry. So we are on day 6. Hey Brian. We are on day 6 of.
I'm not good with the devil, and the girl, I'm not good with the devil. See, I'm not good with the devil, guys.
Geometry. Part 1. Alright, so today we're going to be working with conditional statements. And we're going to do a fun little activity where we create a comic strip. But first, we're going to go ahead and log in, and we're going to do our warm-up. So if you want to go ahead and log in to day 6, day 6 in Schoology, and knock out the warm-up, and we might solicit some answers from people. Kylie's going to give us the answer to number 1 in the warm-up. Share screen. Alright, so we're gonna go over to Jordan. We're gonna go to day 6, and the warm-up is right here. And I'll give you a couple minutes once I take attendance.
Wait, did you say my name?
Yes. Yes, I said you're gonna give us the number 1 to the warm up.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, wait, right now?
No. When I call your name.
Oh, okay.
That nigga. That's the Cibolo. I know my nigga was the Cibolo. Funny ass little name right there, bro.
Alright, Corinne. Is Corinne here? Oh, she's right here.
Let me see.
Dawn. Wait, Corinne is here. Dawn. Wait. Hey, Ernie. Dawn, you here? Is Dawn? No, Dawn. Madison.
Here.
Yep. It's me. Yeah, Destiny's here. Jay Sean is here. Aiden just showed up. Johanna Clark is here. Serenity, do you have Serenity in here? Let's see, Serenity, no. Ernie is here. Jordan, I saw him come in. Jordan Felder, yes, Jordan's here. Ariana is here. Yep, Ariana is here. Christopher Johnson. Go by Chris. I don't see Chris here. No, Chris. Johnson, Ian. Is Ian? I don't see Ian here. Denasia. Denasia is here.
I'm one, bitch.
Just double checking. Ian, are you here? No, Ian. Jaden's here. Lauren's here. Davion.
Yo.
He's here. Yep. Hey, Davion.
What's up?
Brandon. Brandon is here. Dominic. Dominic's here. George. George is here.
Nigga, you a pup.
Benjamin Tracy. You are here. Watson, I just saw you saw up. Camera.
Big greens. Beat.
I can never tell whether I'm saying it right or not. Did I say it right? Tamira. Tamira? Yeah. Tamira. Let me write that down so I can phonetically. Tamira. And Jamie. Jamie here. Jamie Hope. Tamira. No Jamie Hope. Okay. Alright, so. Alright, guys, so we are going to talk about the warm up. Alright, so. Alright, Kylie.
I have to say anything?
Yes.
Okay, I'm not sure if it's correct, but I say 150.
And?
141.
Yes, that's right. Alright, so the first one says, choose the correct counter example for the conditional below. So if an angle is obtuse, then it has a measure of 140. So remember, obtuse means less than between 90, any angle between 90 and 180. Okay, so we have to select the two that are obtuse. This is acute. Oh, actually, this is right. This is acute. And I'm sorry, Ms. Lucas, did you wanna do it?
just fight over the screen.
Hi.
Did you want to do the warm up?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Number 2 says choose the correct counter example or examples for the conditional below. If an angle is acute, then it has a measure of. Do we have any volunteers?
Denasia, raise your hand.
All right, go ahead, Denasia. Say that again. I could barely hear you.
90.
I think she said 90.
90?
Okay, ask her what acute means.
Yeah, what is acute? Do you remember what the measurement of acute angles are? Because our right triangles measure 90 degrees. Our obtuse angles are greater than 90. So our acute angles are okay. So if our obtuse are greater than 90 and our right triangles are 90, acute is going to be the only thing you have left. There'll be less than 90. Okay? So out of 45, 120, 62, and 90, which ones can we pick that are less than 90? Alright, I think I saw Don wanted to help because we're having some difficulties with the mic. Don, you still want to help? Said 45 and 62. Alright. Mr. Sib, can you check those?
Sorry, I didn't realize Don was here.
Yeah, I'm reading the chat. I can see him.
Thank you.
Drop a argue 5.
And our last one says, use the following statements to choose a compound statement for each conjunction or
sub to you. Yeah, it's up to you, bro. You don't gotta pay me to
P
sub.
states there is no school on Labor Day. Q states Labor Day is a holiday. And R states school in Virginia Beach starts after Labor Day.
Go sub to me, y'all.
Okay. Do we have any volunteers for this one?
I got you, bro.
Oh no. Alright. I can't see everyone. Is anyone raising their hand?
Nobody has raised their hand so far. Oh, 2 people have raised their hand. Hold on.
Okay.
Go ahead if you raise your hand.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
What's your name?
I put for there's school on Labor Day, and only Labor Day is a holiday.
I subscribe to you, bro, and I bell.
So your tilde sign in front of the P means the opposite of the statement. So I think that was Ben, right? Was that you, Ben?
Yeah, it's Ben.
Okay. So the opposite of there is no school on Labor Day is there is school on Labor Day. And then this symbol means or. And he said, finished it off with Labor Day is a holiday. All right. Thank you for those of you that participated. I appreciate that. Any questions on those?
Okay. All right. Thanks, Ms. Lucas. All right. So today we're going to be talking about conditional statements. And we have been talking about conditional statements, but now we're going to talk about the symbols associated with conditional statements, okay? So our essential question is how it's being able to think logically and form conclusions useful in real life. Okay? And how are conditional statements used and changed to make logical arguments. Alright, so, and our learning target is we're going to identify the hypothesis and the conclusion of the conditional statement, and we're going to write the converse, inverse, contrapositive, and the biconditional with words and symbols. Okay. Alright.
Hey,
A conditional
hey, bro, I know
statement
it's a
is statement
scratch,
that is
but
written in
could you buy me some V? Can you like buy me a PSN card so I can buy some VC, bro?
And when we're using the symbols, we use P and Q. Okay, we usually use P and Q for a conditional statement. We use P and Q for a conditional statement. So the hypothesis is the part following the if. So anything after the word if in a conditional statement is the hypothesis. And we usually use the letter P to denote the hypothesis. And anything after the word then is the conclusion, okay? And we usually use the word Q, or the letter Q, for the conclusion, okay? So anything after the hypothesis is if, and anything after then is the conclusion. All right, so let's look at some examples that we have here. All right, so we're going to circle the hypothesis and underline the conclusion. So we have Mr. Lewis.
Yes.
Did you leave?
Can I what?
Can you leave since we're having audio issues?
Oh, sure. Okay. Can everyone hear me okay? Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Alright, circle the hypothesis and underline the conclusion. So our hypothesis always begins with if, and our conclusion typically begins with then. So our hypothesis here is if it is cloudy, and our conclusion is then it will rain. Okay. So for the second one, we have if 3y plus 7 equals 10, then y equals 1. Again, whatever comes after if is your hypothesis, and whatever comes after then is your conclusion. And for number 3, we have if you live in Norfolk, then you live in Virginia. Again, your hypothesis will be followed by the if, and your conclusion will be followed by the then. I don't know if that's a question. Alright. A number is divisible by 5 if its last digit is 0. So again, your hypothesis is going to start with the if statement.
Yeah, you just have to rewrite it in if.
Right.
If it's not in if then form, you always have to rewrite it.
So we have some interesting comments in the chat.
Knock it out.
Okay, so for this one, a number is divisible by 5 if its last digit is 0. So if it's not written in if-then form, then you have to write it in if-then form. So right here, you have if a number's last digit is 0, then it is divisible by 5. So you just put, whereas in the first statement, if its last digit is 0, you're going to flip it and put it in the front so that it's in correct order. Okay, number 5, an angle of 40 degrees is acute. So in that one, you don't have if or then in the statement at all. So you input that in there. If an angle is 40 degrees, your hypothesis, then it's acute. That's your conclusion.
So we have a conditional statement. The conditional statement is written in if-then form, and that's the symbol for conditional statement. PQ. Converse. Basically, we change the order of the hypothesis and the conclusion, right? So converse means change order. Change the order of the hypothesis and the conclusion. So you see, we started off with the PQ. If we change the order, then it becomes QP. For inverse, you insert not into the hypothesis and the conclusion. So for inverse, all we do is insert not. Okay, insert not. So for the conditional statement, it would be not P, not Q. The next one is the contrapositive. We change the order and insert not into the hypothesis and the conclusion. So you change the order and then insert not. Okay. Change the order and then insert not. And the biconditional statement is basically a conjunction of the conditional and its converse. So P, if and only if, Q. So that would be your biconditional statement. I don't know if you want to go over that, Ms. Lucas, since some people have trouble hearing me.
Did everyone hear that okay? So when they were saying that they couldn't hear you well, it was staticky, but that's gone now.
Oh, okay. Alright.
For the
Alright.
most.
So just to kind of review that, conditional statement is PQ. Converse means change the order. We change the order of the hypothesis and the conclusion. That's QP. The inverse, we insert not. That's not P, not Q. And then contrapositive, we change the order and then insert not. And then biconditional is if and only if. Okay. I just look at some examples. So we're going to write the converse of the following conditional statement. So if it rains, then I don't go out. So that's called P and Q. So converse means change order. So we change the order. So when we change the order, then if I don't go out, then it rains. So all we're doing is for converse we change the order. We change the order. Change the order. Right. Inverse. I'm going to write the inverse of the following conditional statement. So inverse means in So if it rains is our P, then I don't go out is our Q. So basically, we're just inserting our not. So if it doesn't rain, then I do go. Then I go out. Then we go out. So inverse, we're just inserting not. Inverse, inserting not. Alright, the next one, contrapositive. We change the order and then insert not. So the two-step process. So if it rains, we have to change the order of this. Remember, we change the order of this and then insert not. That means if I go out, that would be not Q. Then it doesn't rain, and that would be not Q. We change the order and then insert not. Okay. Change the order and then insert not. Okay, so by conditional statement, basically we have our P and Q already here. If it rains, then I don't go out. Only difference between by conditional, you just put if and only if. So it rains if and only if I don't go out. So for a by conditional statement, all you just do is you take out the if and then and put if and only if. We'll do some examples. Alright, so for example, this one we're going to do the right converse, inverse, and contrapositive for this. So we have the converse of the symbol, we just change the order, right? So the converse is change the order, so the P, not Q. All we just did is change the order from the conditional statement. The inverse, we insert not. So look at the original one right here. We just insert not. So we have not Q, P changes to Q, not Q. So let's push it. Yes. Oh, these notes are already. I'm just going over that. Alright, the next one, the contrapositive is not P, Q. Basically, we change the order and then insert not. Change the order and then insert not. Change the order and then insert not. Oh, before I forget, you guys have any quiz tomorrow? Alright. And the last one here, we have biconditional. It's the same given. So it'd be not Q if and only if. Not Q if and only if. Alright, and so here are the symbols for PQR, okay? And we were talking about conjunction statement, that's and, the symbol for or, and the tilde is not, and then the arrow for if then statement, and here's the symbol for if and only if. So the only new symbol you have not seen yet is the 3 dots. 3 dots at the end means therefore. Okay, 3 dots at the end means therefore. Alright, so guys, we're gonna practice some examples that we have. So what you're gonna do is find some bigger room than me. So Miss Lucas, sorry, who jumped in. To make sure. So what I want you to do in your breakout rooms, I want classwork, go ahead and click on it, and then have at least one group member share the screen and would like to be able to be that way I can just, not pull a shot and they don't want to share the screen with everybody else. Oh, Khadija, okay. Benjamin, okay, alright, sweet. So, then, so you'll be, group one. That room is Ben. Alright, so does anybody not know what we're going to be doing right now? Everyone clear on the instructions? Ask now for everyone. Okay, alright. Send your way. Alright, would you like to be a group leader? No? Yes, no, maybe so.
I guess, like, what would I do?
You would share your screen. Then number 1.
I put if it had more grid size, it's bigger than close.
Yes. Converse means you just change the order, right?
Yes.
Yes. Chris, the 2. Chris? Don? Don. Oh, Chris. Sorry, Chris.
No, I'm just.
Oh, Chris said it. Yeah, but that's not Chris. Where's the rest of it? You just gave me the hypothesis. What about the rest of it? Oh, there it is. It does not have. So if a figure is not a square, and actually inverse means it's not. Yeah, it's not. If a figure is not a square, you gotta put not, then it does not have 4 congruent sides. Don. Artemis. Marcus. John there. You copy me? What about Davion? Robin.
Yes, sir.
No, John. In the chat.
Alright, my mic was messing up. Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Oh, you're breaking up. Just type in the chat and see what happens. You did number 3? Yes. What's number 3, John? Oh, you just said it. Did you? Oh, you didn't. Wait. Oh, you said if it doesn't have 4 congruent sides, then the figure isn't a square. Oh, this is going on here. So you said if it doesn't have 4 congruent sides, just can't keep working with them. I'm gonna check it out. Alright. This is group 2. This controls group 3. Alright guys, so hopefully you guys had a way to do some practice right there. Alright? So now make sure I'll give like a good time for that. So now we're gonna talk about the possible activity we're gonna do called the comic strip activity. And somebody said something. Oh, no worries. No worries, right. Anyways, so do the comic strip, this is the comic strip example, okay? So, comic strip examples. So, what you guys are gonna do is, we're gonna create your own comic strip using conditional statements. Each panel should contain a conditional statement, PQ, and then the next panel should start with the previous conclusion as the hypothesis, okay? So I'll show you an example. So your comics should be school appropriate topic, and when you're finished, please answer the questions in your comic. So it's school appropriate. Okay, so let's look at an example of the comic here, okay? If Miss Manuel is awake, then she needs coffee, okay? So as you can see, the hypothesis is Miss Manuel is awake. The conclusion, she needs coffee. So you're going to take the conclusion for this. The conclusion for number one is going to be the hypothesis of the second sentence. So for example, so now if Miss Manuel needs coffee, then she'll go to the kitchen. So the conclusion here is that she'll go to the kitchen to make some. The conclusion for number two becomes the hypothesis of the third one, okay? So if she goes into the kitchen to make some breakfast, then she'll make some breakfast. So the breakfast, her making breakfast is the conclusion now. So the conclusion for number three becomes the hypothesis for the fourth one. If she makes breakfast, then this menu will do the later work. So you see everybody sees what's going on here? The conclusion for number four becomes the hypothesis of the next one. So you're going to be making a comic strip, your example of your comic strip, and once you are done with your comic strip, you're going to answer the question. So for example, in frame one, what is the hypothesis? The hypothesis is she needs coffee. No, sorry, the hypothesis is this menu is a word. No, wait, sorry. The hypothesis is this menu is a word. In frame 5, what is the conclusion? The conclusion is, frame 5 is she will get in trouble. Alright? So you guys are gonna use whatever you created in your comic strip to answer those questions. And in the other class, make sure your comic strip has pictures, okay? You have to put pictures on there. Some people in the last class, they asked, how do we get bitmojis, okay? So if you have your, if you go to the App Store here, if you have the App Store and you search for Bitmoji, type Bitmoji, do a search, select the thing pop up in a second. So that's Bitmoji, and you can add it as a Chrome extension. The only problem with Bitmoji, I think, you're only able to sign up with it if you have Snap. I'm not sure. So if you don't have Snap, or you can just get your images from the web, like you can get your images from the web, like golf or something like that. You can just go to the web and get your images. Does anybody have any questions on how to do the comic strip? Questions from this class? Okay, so that'll be your homework assignment. Okay, so go ahead. You can go ahead and get started on the comic strip, and I look forward to see what you guys will create. You guys can get started on that. You get started on that, man.
Mr. Sib, you're on mute.
Sorry about that. Alright, sorry about that. There you go, thank you. Alright, so for the P's and Q's thing, for example, it says change the, Congress means change in the order, right? So you have to change the order of this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy it right here. So you change the order, so you change the order. So you put Q here, put the P here. Okay, that's change the order. For inverse, you're supposed to insert nots, okay? And the group that I'm in, I show them how to get the tilde. Okay, so for inverse, you insert nots. So to get the tilde, you click on insert, go down here to special characters, and type in tilde, and it pops up right here, and that's how you get the tilde. So you go to insert, special characters, and then you can search for tilde, and it'll give the tilde right there. Once you click on it, it automatically appears here. So that's how you do it. Insert. So it could be. So inverse, it's not P, not Q, and then sorry, and then you just set that there. Let's see, hey, does that answer your question? just get a reminder we have a quiz tomorrow. So we'll do a quick review and then have a quiz. Okay.
I'm ready to get the fuck out of class. I'm about to go to Lou House after school. Nigga, fuck football. Bitch, I'm a basketball player. I can do both, man. That's what I'm saying. They're not even talking, but then when we leave, oh, who just left? Mr. Simply Funny.
Happy birthday, Destiny.
Thank you.
Mr. Simply Funny, bro. Grant, is he autistic?
Mr. Subaru.
You said what, bitch?
Yes.
So I turned in
Sam.
the homework for on
Pelican nose,
9/11,
bitch.
and you made
Nigga,
it.
Grant like Wreck-It Ralph's fat ass head.
Okay, I'm looking into it right now. On 9/11.
The homework.
Alright, I'm looking at it.
Y'all about to, what time is y'all practice? I'm about to come out, Jay. You might see me.